What's up, guys? I got a pressure, like a pre-charge video on this one. I haven't done one yet, so I'm gonna do one now. It's not super hot out here. It's kind of the end of the day. It's getting cooler. It's not cold, but it's like 25 Celsius, 76 Fahrenheit. This has been in the house all day. I'm using Crossman CO2s. I'm gonna pressurize this, leave it pressurized for probably like 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, and then shoot it, see what it does. It has a restrictor in the handle, and it's drilled out to 1 millimeter because the original restrictor hole is super small, like a pin needle size. It does not have a valve block in here. This is a generation 1 TR68. I'm kind of considering getting a generation 2. There's not much difference in it, just fiber optic sights and the new style puncture pierce cap, but I don't see very many videos of it, so I may buy one. I'm not sure. It's only $100, so it's not like, you know, blowing a hole in my wallet. Like I said, I'm not sponsored. I don't get paid to do any of this stuff. I just do this stuff just to see what they do and help you guys make an informed decision on if you decide to buy one of these. I'm gonna shoot Grimber Joule V3s. These are 684 bore size, 7.7 grams. And then afterwards, I'll use the alien plays. These are battered, abused, beat the shit out of these things. I shoot them all the time. You can see flat sides and stuff. I don't care. I haven't had any barrel scratches or nothing. I've shot these a lot. This does not have any pressure in it. There's no gas, no ammo. There's nothing in this. I haven't had any issues with like scratches or anything. I'm pretty sure that's just muck. I need to barrel squeegee that thing out with like a feather thing, like a squeegee barrel cleaner, like a cotton swab, a fat cotton swab. I have one in the house. I'll probably show you that later. They're cheap. They're paintball equipment. Anyways, I'm gonna pressurize this. I'll be right back. Alright, 1 drop of oil on the Crossman cartridge. I haven't used this in maybe like 2 weeks. There's that. I'm going to put this in here. I'll show you what time it is right now. Just so you can see, I am actually leaving this pressurized for a while. So I'm going to show you the time. It is 6:05 p.m. This is pressurized. Indicator's out. I'm going to let this chill for maybe 15 minutes, so I'll be back. It might be getting dark at that time, so I'm gonna put a 15-minute timer, and there we go. So I'll be back around 6:21, I guess. See you guys then. Alright, you guys, it's magically 6:22 now. The sun's almost out. I bring a light out here just in case I need it, but I'm just gonna check temperatures one last time. This has been pressurized the whole time, so the handles saying 72, 22 Celsius, almost 23, and it's just been sitting here. Sun was pretty much going down. I couldn't leave it in direct sunlight. I might try doing this again when it's warmer, because right now it's just this past weekend it was like 85 degrees over here, about 30 Celsius. So maybe I'll try this on a hotter day. But 7.7 gram Grimber Joule V3s. I'll be right back. Alright, I got the TR68. Let me try to fix this light stuff. So 15-minute pre-charge, 12 gram CO2, 73 degrees Fahrenheit, 272, 262. This can hit a lot harder. I just don't have it set up that way. 250. Those are 7.7 gram balls. 242. 236. So the way this is the stock barrel. This is the stock firing pin, and has a 16 Joule valve with no blockage in the valve, but there's a restrictor down here. So if I use like a 700 psi output HPA tank with 0 restrictions, I'll get 35 to 38 joules. If I use like a 900 psi output tank, I'll probably get 40 to 45 joules depending on the ammo and all that stuff. I'm gonna clear out the box, and I put alien plays, but I'll be right back. All right, alien play balls are in here. All of my Grimberg ammo was fine, none of it cracked or anything, but I'm not trying to destroy those because they are expensive, about twice the cost of like a 9mm bullet. 244. So the aluminums are not a good bore match. 238, 7.2 grams. 226. 218. 212. Alright, this is the same CO2, so this is shot 11 through 15, and I'm just going to shoot that. I don't care what happens to these. I'm shooting at an angle, so hopefully they go kind of that way a little bit. Alright, you guys, I'm just double checking that this was the one I drilled out, and it is, because before that pinhole is super small, like a sewing needle size, but this is 1mm. It was in that. I took it out. I'm going to use a 900 psi HPA output tank, and you can have it like this, but you need an adapter to fit in between. So today I'm going to use my Labco remote line adapter. This one or the MCS one will work perfectly fine. So you can have one of these two options. This has a quick disconnect on the bottom, and this one you can either thread in your remote line tank thread thing, or if you have a smaller tank, big air tank or small air tank, you can attach that straight to this guy. So the threads on the tank do not match the threads on the pierce cap, so you'll screw up your valve if you just try to like just bosh your way through this. So you need this adapter. So I'm going to use my Labco one just because I haven't tried it in a while. Oops. This was like $32. The MCS one's like $35, but the only difference is it connects to this quick disconnect line like that, and the MCS one you have to use the air adapter that comes with your remote line, this thing. Alright, this is a 900 psi output tank. It's pretty much topped off, 2900 or so psi in there. I'm going to use the Grimberg Joule V3s, and then I'm going to use the Alien Play 7.2 gram balls, but first is the Grimbergs. Alright, so I got these 7.7 grams, 684 bore size. I just shot them out of the Tipex with the big barrel, the 10-inch barrel, and it was getting like 380 with a CO2 tank. But that's the Tipex. This is the TR68. See what it does. Alright, so strongest shot was 380 with the Tipex with the 12 gram. But I'll see what this does. 340. So this is a 900 psi output tank, 7.7 gram ball. 342. 342. This thing's clapping. 340. 344. Alright, Alien Plays, 7.2 grams. Terrible bore match, but they're cheap, and I don't give a shit what happens to these things. 350. 352. 350. 348. 352. So I don't know Joule outputs off the top of my head, but the Tipex with the big ass barrel did do better than this, but obviously those extra added on parts. Tipex cost a little bit more, or almost double the price, I should say. And that barrel just adds to the total cost of the Tipex. So this thing is bigger than the Tipex in its stock form, but without doing much mods at all to it, it's almost hitting just as hard as the Tipex. And I'm not even having it hooked up to the like really high pressure tank right now. This is like 900, so this is kind of like mid high pressure. I have a 1050 tank, 1050 output, and I did that all myself. I watched a video from the one and only DK Spencer. He made a video about how to adjust your regulator, and it helped me a lot because before all my tanks were like 700 psi. They were garbage. I was only getting like 30 to 35 joules off most of these things. But since I watched DK's video and I understand what you're doing to this, for $5 I was able to bump up the pressure a lot. And thank you, DK. Appreciate it. But anyways, that's it for this one. I think 340, 344 with these and this tank, and no restrictions at all. And 350, 352 with the alien plays, but it's not a good bore match. I'd say you could probably use like 686 or 687 through this bore sizes. 685 should be fine. And these are the Grimbers I shot. They look fine, nothing cracked or nothing, no issues. I heard something, but it was not cracked. I think it just hit the pan in there. So yeah, that's it for this one. Tipex and this are kind of like my strongest pistol style launchers, but they are also very large. And that's pretty much it. So you guys have a good one, and I'll see you next time. So those 10 shots with the TR68 used about 400 psi or about 500 psi. If I turn off my light, you won't be able to see this. You kind of can. Yeah, about 500 psi for 10 shots. But this would power like a normal paintball marker or something with less power. This would be able to, a normal paintball marker, you'd probably be able to get like at least like 800 shots out of this tank. This is a big tank, not small, not medium, it's big. And then this, since 10 shots took out 500 psi, I could probably get, because it's 900 psi output, I could probably get 10, 20, 30, 40, maybe 50 shots total out of this, and then it'll start running out of power. So that's it. You guys have a good one. See you next time.